Hello and welcome to my video. This is top 10 games that I picked out, so this can range from anywhere from 2013 all the way to 2007 when I was I think like 3 years old or something. So again, disclaimer, this is my list. I really want to hear what your favorite games are from childhood or from now. So put all your entire list maybe if you want to in the comment section below. Now I'm gonna mention some honorable mentions, which are gonna be League of Legends. I stopped playing that game because I really can't be bothered to be toxic anymore. Call of Duty, didn't play that many Call of Duty games. I played the Modern Warfare and Ghost, but I think it's okay franchise of games. So yeah. Then Minecraft. The reason why Minecraft isn't on my list actually is because I kind of don't play it anymore, and I kind of got disinterested in the game. So I'm putting it in an honorable mention, anyways. Hey, it's me from the future. I just forgot to mention Valorant. I don't know how I managed to forget that, but yeah, Valorant is on the honorable mentions as well. And finally, Fortnite. Oh god, Fortnite. Anyways, let's start the list. Okay, so number 10 is going to be Barnyard. Now, if you haven't heard of Barnyard, I don't blame you. It is a game that came out in 2006. It is based on a movie that has the same name, but I didn't watch it, so I don't really know. I didn't play this game in a long time actually, so I don't really remember that much, but I know I love this game so much. Basically, you create a cow, which is your character, and during the day you do missions for other animals, and then those missions become mini games, which you can play after you've done them. But then at the night, the barn turns into basically a nightclub, which you manage and can buy pool, for instance. You can play darts. You can buy a lot of stuff and play with it. I honestly love it to death, but I haven't played it such a long time. That's why I put it in number 10. Alright, now on to number 9 is going to be London 2012, the official Olympic Games. So this game I played with my brother like a lot. It's basically Olympic Games just turned into a game. So you have shooting, you have archery, you have running 100 meters, cycling. Everything's happening in London, of course, because it's from 2012. But the reason why it's at number 9 is because it gets pretty stale. The minigames don't change that much. Running it goes from 100 to 200 and things like that. The controls change up a little bit, but it's nothing that much complex. So that's why it's at number 9. Now at number 8, we have Papers, Please. Oh my god, I love this game. It is at the low tier of my list because I have some better games to mention, so yeah. But Papers, Please was one of those games that when I brought my laptop with me, that when I went to, for instance, to travel somewhere, I would just boot it up and have a good time all the time, like really. I mean, I kind of sucked at managing the money for my family, but that is besides the point. Basically, a really good game. I love it to death, but I honestly have some better games to mention, so it's kind of overshadowed. Next game, Army of Two. This game, I played it on the Xbox 360 that I had, and it was a masterpiece, I would say. It is at lower tier again because I have better games to mention, but seriously, if you have an Xbox 360, you should try this out. Maybe it's on another platform, but I'm not sure. Basically, this game can be either co-op or solo, but I played it solo most of the time because my brothers didn't really want to play with me. So even solo, this game is really good. The co-op just enhanced the experience further. It's really good. I recommend to check it out. Let's move on. Next on number 6, we have PES 2013. PES is one of those games that introduced me to soccer, like soccer games, and it was honestly really good. I play with my brothers all the time. Like we would just compete. Sometimes my brother's friends would come over and we will compete, and that as well. We would have like mini tournaments. It was honestly great. But reason why this is here, why is PES 2013 on this list and not other PES games, is because this one holds a special place in my heart and nostalgia just overruns me when I play it sometimes again. So yeah. Now we're getting top 5, which are gonna be. I'm gonna explain a little bit more why I love them and why they're here. Number 5 is Rocket League. This game, I started playing it in 2017, I'm pretty sure, and honestly, I had the most fun. I was silver back then, but now that the game turned free to play, I managed to get to diamond, which was really, really good. I have a lot of memories. I usually played it alone, but I had some friends that have it, so I either play duos or trios if I have to. Really great game. It has a high skill ceiling. I love that. I'm not that great, but I mean I'm diamond at least something. So yeah, Rocket League very good. All right, number 4 is going to be Dead Cells. Dead Cells is one of those games that I really love because of its difficulty and how it encourages you to basically try and fail to get better. Every single time you die in Dead Cells, it feels like you learn something like, okay, maybe I can get a better weapon or better upgrade. I can change some things around. This will maybe work. It really honestly is a great game. The skill is pretty high, knowing to dodge. I mean, dodging isn't that hard, but consistently dodging and knowing what to dodge, what your enemies will throw at you is really great. The graphics are really good, I would say. They're clean. I mean, the art style is just incredible, at least for me. So yeah, that's also one of great games, and that's why it's at number 4. Number 3 is going to be Osu. Now, I play a lot of Osu. I'm not that good. I'm a 6 digit. Here is my rank. But Osu is one of those games that I can just boot up anytime and mostly have fun with it if I'm not trying too hard to gain ranks or to just be better. If I turn on a good map or something like that, I can just have fun all the way. I mean, it's in my number 3, so I would say that's a pretty good place for it. Some games overshadow it, which are number 2 and number 1, but I would say Osu, great game. You should download it if you can. Number 2 is going to be CSGO. Now CSGO is it's CSGO. What can I say? It's Counter Strike. Counter Strike is always going to be good. Even at the times where it seems like it's dead, it really isn't. And I think this game is going to last a long, long time. The skill that it has is very high. I mean, who doesn't want to get on CS and pop some heads? Like, who doesn't want to do that? Honestly, I really love CS. Even though my story of playing CS was my brother had a PC and I couldn't play comp or anything. I could only play like Arms Race or multiplayer or something like that. But I decided that I don't like that much multiplayer, so I played with bots. So 3 months was just me playing with bots, and I just played Arms Race with bots. And that's how I had so much fun. That literally proves that playing CS with bots is a lot of fun. It's almost as playing multiplayer. Multiplayer is a little bit better, but yeah. So I even with bots, I have more fun in CS. So that's why it's in number 2. And finally, at number 1 is going to be Subnautica. Subnautica is one of those games that I don't think it will ever go down from my list as number 1 just because of the fact it's a survival game. I love survival games. Minecraft is not on this list, but still. I love survival games. The fact that it takes on the underwater, like everything is happening underwater, is really cool. And not gonna lie, the feeling that you don't know what is underwater is just adding to the scariness when you're going to like search for stuff or something like that. I mean, us humans even haven't discovered fully what's under the water, and it's 70% of our planet. So it's something really great. I love the story is okay, I would say. I don't really focus that much on the story. The gameplay is really good. Grinding it, you have to grind a lot to make a spaceship to escape. So yeah, it really is something. Once you get to the part, spoilers. Once you get to the island where the alien construction is, where you take the test and you have the virus, then the game really just opens up because there's a lot of things you can research. You can find different kinds of buildings that you can scan and then make at your C-Pod. And exploring the Aurora is generally great, but the goddamn Reapers, I hate those things. Those are scary as hell. If those come near you, good luck trying to survive. Like, if you don't have the I can't remember what is the submarine's name, but if you don't have that, then you're basically screwed. Like, you're done. Over, game over, basically. And that's it. That's my top 10 list. This can change in a months, years, or something like that. But this is generally what I have as my top 10 list. I really want to hear your guys' opinion. This is just my personal list. It doesn't have any like category like I'm only ranking top 10 FPS or something like that. It's generally a video that I want to make, like to have fun and enjoy myself and talk a little bit about my favorite video games. But I want to hear your guys' opinions. So type one of your favorite games at least in the comment section below and tell me more about it. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoy watching, and I'll see you later. Peace. I forgot to say, I credited everyone that I got clips from for some games. The ones that don't have a credit in the video in the bottom right, those are clips from me. I recorded them by myself. So yeah, check out the description to find their videos, and thank you very much.